Hello. Oh, wanda mic check enjani lesana ingena mic. Hey ayibethu nesisu. Oh, saxoxisa imeko yami sagowa imntakabawo. Hi guys. Hello everybody. Those who love me, those who hate me, those who rate me, and those who want to debate me. Guys, I know it's a different setup, but ke nimkhulisile moso funeke ndithi khuphu. Let me get straight into it. I will be speaking about homosexuals, sexuality in general, but obviously main focus being homosexuals, guys, and my experience of them. And yeah, Nizalva, it's a bit of a story time type of vibe because I have to recall, in order to put my point across, I have to recall izinto esendikhe ndabitha kuso. Sana ushuta kakhulu lula bantase ingathi ngisubscribe because wow iyasebenza into. Amelani ke guys, ne? So my first encounter of homosexuality as a concept was through my older cousin who's a lesbian, ne? I love her to bits and I really feel safe around her. And she, as a human being, she's a great human. But she was my first encounter. Ninga mind, guys, screams is fun. Come on, it sounds easy somehow because Snoop, my puppy, ate and attention, so he's here. Yeah, I'm fine. What? I'm sure it's over. Sana ukwela nez lighting do Snoop ufuna ungena ufuna ushoot. And uvule. Iza. Snoop. Iza. Because kaloku ucacile ufuna iappearance uzowisa lento and enza kubhabhaza. Nijogeni guys. Pum. But anyway guys, let's get on with it, ne? Usnoop ke lo ke nedrama yakhe. Nokuniphazamisa. Sorry about that. So guys, as I'm saying, my first encounter of homosexuality was my cousin, and she's the first person that got me to realize that man, yinto yabantu lena, yinto yenziwayo lena. Essentially, it's a part of nature, this thing. Obviously from a young age, because a girl can love a girl, not to love actually. A girl can kiss a girl. Masiqale kwi basics. A girl can kiss a girl. A girl can date a girl and a boyfriend and a girl. And that is how that was how I was taking it, ne? And obviously the right way to put it is I didn't understand that people can be girlfriends with each other in a romantic way. So she was my first encounter, and I was quite accepting of it. I was quite accepting, and obviously as soon as you're a child and you realize something that is not what you taught at home or that's not natural, you start to question, you know. So she made me realize that it's possible, and I started to question. I'm a younger guys, ne? So I've got my notes in point form just to try and make the video quicker. Kiss incident in primary. Yo, never ever was I so traumatized and confused, guys. So sasiku swimming, ne? And now this girl says to me, masi scuba dive. Does, if that makes sense. But okay, let's go underneath the water and see how long we can hold our breaths. Kanti umami ufuna ilamza. Ndiye underwater ngiqomba jonga zamshiyalo. Kaloku mna sana iholda i-breath every day because andenzi homework. So zinto zamisi. Hey, singene guys phansi kwamanzi. Ha! Jonga. Celo kiss kuwe put. What mwa? Oh, aphuma emanzini guys. I don't even want to be dramatic about this. I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. What does it say about me? Like, what type of girl is she? What's going on? That was my first encounter. That was in primary school, around grade 5, I should think, ne? If I can recall. Fine. And then guys, there was a sleepover at a friend's in high school, ne? She went to an all-girls school, and Nandi co-ed, you know. And it was also just funny for me, to be honest, because ndikhule tomboy, because I had very tomboyish tendencies, and you know, the cliche with yamantomazana, oh, I get along more with guys, da 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 da. I didn't only just get along more with them, I acted like them as well, you know, because I wanted to be cool. And get kwathi kanti, you know what, cool. Sencho nobody acted like them or not, cool. Diyapopa. Hey, personality iphuma guys, ngiyazibona zange ndanje kwicamera sike ndane confi. Okay, so yeah guys, kwesi sleep over ke so anmeme chomi yam pincha, I'm still friends namhlanje. Anmeme ke ningalibani ngibiza amagama baba. Anmeme ke nqoma yu kuzaba mandi man, ndi curious more than anything. I'm really curious about how it's going to turn over, you know, my first night ever spending with a bunch of girls that go to a girls' school. And yeah, I've got mixed feelings, but yeah, excitement is the dominant feeling. And obviously I had all these thoughts in my head. Are they gay, these girls? Do they want me? Are they gonna want me? You know, type of thing. Like, could I possibly want them even, you know? Because, and from the time I discovered ukuthi same-sex relationships are a thing, I started questioning my own sexuality, you know. And for a long time, 40, I kept on monitoring, you know, I kept on monitoring myself and having uncomfortable conversations with myself, you know. So see, expect when I get to sleep over, I get girls, class. It's fine, no one has to just call it girls, class, ZIZIPO okay, and it's an innocent sleepover. I mean, when grade 9? Yeah, when grade 9, and no. So grade 1. Grade 11. And yeah, talk grade 9. Because can't be just when about friendship I'm no girl. So when grade 9 and I get girls but now I start getting uncomfortable. I remember asking to now let me go change into my pajamas into the bathroom. Yeah, but I didn't want to change in the same room as them because I had fears what if as girls is gay and okay as far as I know, but at the same time I'm not sure, you know, because hey, yeah, no two some gay. So yeah, and that was when I realized, man, I'm really uncomfortable around the prospect of being gay, you know, and of gay people. It makes me uncomfortable. It makes me feel some type of way, you know. And then, guys, there was a love letter saying I could date guys but secretly be in a relationship with her. Okay, like sis. And Yani, I'm telling you guys what I felt. Like, what could I have possibly done that gave her that idea? Essential the right for the plan, like, and the kid. And yeah, guys, and why go ZIZIPO na igama like hey. Nizumazi obviously ZIZIPO but yeah, ZIZIPO. Ayibo gama kanjani ngokuthi bengibazi izigirls eziright kanti wena ujonge ngapha kwe-Table Mountain but bese lapha eTsitsikam, but hey, oh my guys, akho nto ke, it's fine, okay uchilo. And I was like, no thanks, you know. And obviously it made me more uncomfortable. Okay, now as I'm discovering there's a sense of discomfort. So obviously from each incident it grows. Hey, kulele discomfort yam. Guys, hey, those of you who know me and those of you who know my maternal grandmother, in fact she's the only grandmother that counts. I'm from Xhoka and now baba nyokre ndazama ndinalo makhulu iwani. But anyway, so those of you who know her umakhulu uandaga bathi ungandana xa bembiza, but ke thina xa sigeza zithi ungandaga. Well, guys, it's not funny, but hey, because ithethwa nguye and she says it in some sort of way. So Makulu's remark about maybe tops that we lesbian. Guys, what do maybe tops that we lesbian? Like, she's saying it sisigulu ngathi into yonyanyekayo, and I'm thinking why lesbobo makhulu, why lesbian? I-lesbians zinxiba ichops like ithi ingqondo kamakhulu xa ethwasa ethukisa ngale nto athukisa ngayo. Yho, hayi kaloku thanda mbona umntana othanda ichops emncinci. And nyani, I do understand and I totally agree with her, ne? I'm the type of person that doesn't understand mothers that will put bonding. Okay, you're bonding again, yes, mini weave on a 5. Like, and you get like for me, if you're under 18, I don't feel like you should be having anything anything like weave, high heels, makeup. That's me. So I understood Naya, seemingly she's of the same stance. Naya understood where she was coming from. But what I cops not really lesbian, like it didn't like in her mind, what is a lesbian? Yeah, and yeah, guys, she like, why a lesbian? What's her idea of a lesbian? It's clearly a negative thing if she says it with the intention to diss someone, you know. She said it about a cousin, like I'm saying, who enjoyed wearing high heels as a teenager. Yeah, and then guys, I remember my cousin here, I guess, and this was yay. Top and as a biscuit it was toppers. Top. So I remember when my cousin, the cousin I told you about, I remember when my cousin introduced her girlfriend to my grandmother. I remember when my cousin introduced her girlfriend to my grandmother. Yo, I laugh, guys, but hey, my grandmother acted so calmly, but I could almost hear her heart beating in panic. Like, and she was traumatized, and she still is, because when I asked her periodically about how she felt about that introduction, her expression is somber, guys, like it's sad, it's bleak, expression introduction, because I keep going back to it and I keep asking her about it periodically, because I'm trying to gauge whether she's changed her mind or her point of view about lesbians, about homosexuals in general. Yeah, I am trying to gauge, and I'm gauging because I'm hoping obviously that it's changed, and she's more understanding, because homosexuality is a part of nature. It's not going anywhere, even if it's not nature, according to religion. And honestly speaking, guys, no matter what your spiritual belief is, no matter what religion you follow, in nature, and just because in nature ingaphelwanga kwi-religious doctrines zenu, it doesn't mean your nature bethunana. Cela siyi-understandeleyo. And I'm not even attacking any religion, but just because ingaphelwanga kwi-doctrines, because zonke izinto zibhalwe ngabantu, we know that for a fact. Sanofuna ndingene deep ke kule nto yokuba ne-religions nokukhonza, because nayo, hey. But okay, you guys will comment down below and tell me if you want me to speak about things like that. And Mosba, I value Indian Ziva, so please comment down below. I hope they don't switch the comments off. Comment down below. Let's engage. So yeah, guys, and then I had a close friend in varsity. I had a close friend come stay, and we're still friends. I love her to bits, but she's silly, that one. Yes, I had a close friend come stay at my place while I was in varsity, and she's a lesbian. And I was so excited to host her, but I knew I'd be scrutinizing her. I knew I'd be scrutinizing her in order to try and understand her sexuality. And when she took out women's lotion and I got to notice her dress-up routine, I excitedly exclaimed, "Oh, you're really a girl." Duh, I ain't doing combo. Duh, like she's really a girl. Like, akayo Fanta, akayo Met, uyintombazana ungumuntu, uyintombazana. And yeah, guys, and she laughed and we laughed, but now that I'm telling the story, I'm realizing how offensive that remark was. Yabona. And lack of understanding makes humans offensive, guys. Lack of understanding makes humans offensive. And then, guys, top of the chair, I have a neighbor. I have a neighbor, my hometown, Mthatha. I have a neighbor where I grew up, and the neighbor I am transgender. Yeah, community member, neighbor. Anizuyazi kamandi because ke thina abantu abamnyama neighbors community yonke. So anizuyazi bani opums. Unless you know me and unless ngwase kaslam. So I have a neighbor at my hood where I grew up and who's transgender. he's in Granny's age group. And recently I thought to ask Granny about her experience of living in a neighborhood with a woman who changed into a man. But Granny sounded despondent in her response, and yeah, guys, she sounded despondent but accepting. Yabo? And despondent but accepting, but not understanding. Yabo? But very accepting. So she even went on to telling me how the neighbor expressed his gratitude for Granny not judging him, knowing that he changed from a woman to a man. But that's Granny's reputation in our neighborhood generally. She doesn't judge us and she minds her own business. Like, we are trying to do because I got judge, but because sense you generally you know, characteristics about are not necessarily what we not necessarily what we experience fully about him. So I'm trying to say, as much as I got judgmental, even if they're selective about it. So yeah, guys, it was easy for me to normalize homosexuality as a human concept after reconfirming. Oh no, hey, nyawo phambili. Hey, and escape. Wow. Okay, so I've come a long way understanding and accepting homosexuality. I was honestly so uncomfortable with the fact that it made me uncomfortable. And as I was growing up, I constantly made it a point that I have those daunting conversations with myself about sexuality, especially to question myself about why another person's sexual orientation and preferences would make me that uncomfortable. Which I think is questioning all those who are uncomfortable about gay people should put themselves through. And if you are that uncomfortable, if you're homophobic, I don't know what the root of discomfort is for others, but for me it was always about fear, guys. It was always about fear and the confusion. I feared the possibility that I could be gay simply because gay people are human and anything that they are and that they can be applies to me. And I found peace in knowing the root of my judgment towards that I found peace in knowing the root of my judgment towards the queer, because from knowing comes a solution, and the best solution for me was to do an introspection. It was easy to understand, accept and genuinely love gay people for the colorful personas now, rather than doing so with a reservation of judgment. Guys, gay men are life. Gay men are life. They are kind, they are gentle, they are funny, they are full of life. And one thing I envy Kubo is the fact that they're so true to themselves. Lesbian women are genuine and they're kind nabo. I envy homosexuals because they are true to themselves, something that we are not. Singabantu, we are not true to ourselves, and homosexuals must better siyolala phandle ke self-realization, self-actualization, self-ndondomzation. Yeah, guys, and as easy as it was for me to normalize homosexuality as a human concept, after reconfirming my heterosexuality and unchangeable preference for men, I hope this normalization can be just as easy for a person who actually realizes that they're gay. So I had these uncomfortable conversations with myself. I did my research. I read about gay men and lesbians and how they have sex and everything in Jalo, and but no, it's not for me. All well and good. Obviously, I'm going to tips because born squares and and enough formula. So as soon as I realized, but okay, it's not for me, and I okay, the straight, I'm not gay, I'm not a lesbian, I'm not bisexual, ndifuna indoris. Then ke ngoku they're comfortable. And I'm saying this because I'm hoping that has that conversation with themselves and they actually realize that they're gay. Now they are as comfortable as I was with normalizer homosexuality. When it comes to, let's speak about intersensitive. When it comes to getting our parents and elders to understand and accept homosexuality and transgender, we need to take a more sober and practical approach between. These woke people, or woke hiswa, or alarm clock, these woke people, guys, these woke people who are popularly overly emotional and passionate will never get anywhere with the manipulative and forceful stance they take in putting their point across. Asoze ngawoke mntanam i-billboard zakho zibe sisibhakabhaka as the blue sky, but approach when it comes to umzali, and it's something now I struggle with personally. I don't want to lie, because abazali anibageti babantu, but approach is everything. It's something that I'm learning on a daily as ngihlala nabazali. Guys, I remember telling this to a gay friend of mine a few years back when he invited me to a debate type of seminar on campus. I told him that I was too afraid to speak at the seminar because I didn't want to offend anyone. But how does he expect his father, with his mental and emotional programming, to be immediate or even natural in accepting that his son is gay? Because guys, it's like expecting 3310 ikuthi rhaq itself ikuthatha isithombe ikuthabati 3310 kanjani. Hayi guys, hayi kodwa nathi nyani abazali, as much as abazali behlupha and besile, but nathi indima yethu yakho khona yabonakala. Our parents are archaic and they have mental and emotional programming that disadvantages us as the youth most times, simply because times have changed. And as rude as this sounds, guys, the English idiom, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, it really applies here. This is why even with the toxicity our parents diffuse in their parenting skills and in their personalities, we need to learn to forgive them and love them unconditionally. As deeply as they scar us, because abazali basile and abazali ba hardcore, guys, abazali ba ruthless, insensitive, jonga, to fucking bad. And getting us, my granny said something recently. She's like, "Oh, hi, kaloku nina. Oh, hi, nini." Was nickname nini, but she says in the funny uti nini, but nini, but whatever. She's like, "Oh, hi, kaloku nini. Nina nizinality, nina ni insensitive. Tina kudala. Oh, uti nizinality ni sensitive. Tina kudala umuntu sasiyazi umuntu utevutheke kuwe uyadlala wethu. Noba akadlali thina sithi uyadlala. Nina ayanikhona njalo." And it hit me because it's sensitive ngani. But guys, it's sensitive because siyagowa abazali basigeti, siyagowa and asigowi thina ngento ba inkomo ilahlekile bethuna, asigowi ngento ba yo emera yo kamanzi, sigowa ngento serious abangas understand you. But anyway, so guys, I'm going to read that again. This is why even with the toxicity our parents diffuse in their parenting skills and in their personalities, we need to learn to forgive our parents, and we need to learn to love them unconditionally, as deeply as they scar us with their rigidity. They are human and they need time, patience, and gradual convincing, betuna, gradual convincing. Please, ukucenga ngesixhosa. Guys, check the link. Nenza faki link apha ka interview between Dr. Nokzola Mdende and this guy. I think the journalist's name, and I know why journalist ke londa umntu wethu osebenza kwezindawo ngo Morning Live, but ibingu ENCA ke. I think her name nguMalaika. So she was interviewing umama uNokzola Mdende. Yo, ayiwo, ayisana uMalaika bekushota kuphi okade. Indlela le ebeya ngayo. Yay guys. So check the link below. As a news reporter, to the interview a news reporter had with Dr. Nokuzola Mdende, who is a Xhosa pro-culturalist, and you'll see how the reporter got too emotional and forceful instead of understanding the age and the mental and emotional programming of the person she was dealing with. She ended up looking stupid, guys, when Umama Mdende actually advised her. Like Umama Mdende behleka ba like imagine yabazi abantu abadala behleli benjeyana. Imagine ke wena uyathwasa iyadlukisa lamagwini. Bavela like one lamncito. So yeah, she looked stupid when Umama Mdende advised her that elders need to be gradually convinced about homosexuality and their convincers must be patient. I understand, guys, bakhona abazali, especially abazali abazizitaunch Christians. Oh, makholwa ke ababiqhiya bazibophela apha. Yo, webona. Abazali and even if they're not staunch Christians, even aba deep ezintweni zesixhosa, like abazali that have their beliefs and they are staunch in their beliefs, bakhona bakukata off and they treat you like you're an animal if you're gay, and they want nothing to do with you, they disown you. And nabo, guys, they are worth forgiveness and they are worthy patience, and ngabo bafana balandela lapha emva kwami bathi psychiatry. Honestly speaking, our parents need therapy, guys. Even if bona uses, they need it because ba messed up. I'm the nigga anyway, but ba messed up. Nyan. So I'm taking ngabo. But nabo, even in that case, if you cut her off, and I can't even speak about that because I've never been but I've never been kulo risk yo cut her off ngenxa yoba ngenxa ye sexuality yami yezami risk but so I'm thinking about babona into uyakuthanda, but they're trying so hard to change you and they just wish noko ikhona indlela yomcenga umzali, guys, nangantoni na nanini na. And I just think nathi as a youth we should stop taking our parents as parents. They are people, especially because the age of 20. Bangabantu abazali bethu, traumatized bantu phezu with their own emotional scars. Nabo, we need to understand them, yabo, and just try our best. I'm not saying build a relationship nabo, but like ungamcapkeli noba awufuni anything to do naye, but usuncapkela because understand messed up umama or utata, but you know what, mama ngutata emegqibeleni, and noba ndifuna at arm's length, but never till I die sana ndimlahle, yabo. So yeah, guys, check out 2 links, lega Dr. Nokuzola Mdende, and it's also a documentary about what gay people have to go through, guys. It's a documentary about the history of homosexuality, yabo, and it's very insightful. And yeah, guys, that's basically it. Please comment down below, and I hope bangascimi comments nicho, guys. Thank you so much. Ndiyabona uba I think 252 subscribers, guys. Nyamkhulisa umntu. Your support is everything to me, and iyaniboosta support yenu. Iboosta nobumna, you know, I can be myself a camera instead of bandibe ndingula mntu ngathi ushiswa number 2, yabo. So iyaniboosta, ndiyabulela. And guys, now I'm in this to create a platform whereby sithethe inyani. For me, it's about being honest and tackling the real issues. Otherwise, please subscribe, please like, please comment, please share. But that's not what I'm here for. It's obviously I want you guys to watch me and to, you know, engage me and nivule ingqondo and soul search, because soul searching session. But ningacima mhlambi ndivuka ndicinga ukwenza ivideo kuba ndifuna subscribers. Ndiyazicela subscribers, but for the right reasons. So thank you, guys. I love you. It doesn't matter.